There's obviously a large award structure in the military with medals
Yeah.
and ribbons and certificates and everything. And we want those things, and it's okay to want to be recognized. Like we should be recognized when we do good things. Certainly doesn't mean we always will, but it's good to recognize, uh, good accomplishments, performance. But I think where the military culture sometimes, if individuals aren't aware of it, they can easily crave that. Like you said, kind of put that over their actual leadership responsibility. And one thing that I remember, I think it was probably my lieutenant time that I acknowledged and wanted to commit to is like understanding that as a leader, if I focus on my platoon, company, whoever I'm leading, if I focus on making them look good, and what I mean by that is, of course, a leader's top responsibility is mission accomplishment. So training them, giving them the opportunity, creating a culture to where they can thrive and they end up being, I don't know, the top platoon, the top company. They're just awesome at what they're doing. If my focus is all there, they, because of how they're performing, how they're acting, accomplishing the mission, doing those things, it will make me look good. I don't, if I try, if my,
Oh,
again,
that's a
just
good
because
point.
we're
Yeah.
selfish, sinful beings that we naturally want to be like, oh, I want to do good in this position. I want to be recognized. I want to leave this tour with whatever, this medal or that. If I want to get promoted to the next rank, whatever the case. If that's our focus and it's not on, we're going to get more bossy, right? And arrogant. Hey, do this, do that. We need to do this better. You guys are whatever, poor performing at this. And we get like that because our focus is, oh, you're making me look bad. But if we
Mm,
don't forget about how you look, maybe right now, maybe there's times they make you look bad. Forget about that. Put all your effort and energy into, in a sense, making them look good, making somebody from the outside looking at your team and saying, well, they are efficient, they're effective, they accomplish every task that's asked of them, they do it at a high level. Do that, and people are going to be like, well, who's in charge of them? Who's the leader? And you're just automatically going to look good. That's the
that's good.
that's the cool
Yeah.
thing about leadership.
Don't force
And
it.
I think, I mean, that's
Yeah.
by godly biblical design, I think.
Oh, that's good, man. No, I appreciate it. That's such a good aspect, man. And what a fun and good conversation to have. So to kind of wrap things up for our listeners here, remember for the leaders out there, maybe young officers, young leaders in organizations, true influence comes from serving others rather than seeking praise or recognition. I think that's kind of our going home stamp phrase, right? And, you know, think about, we can all take a moment and think about Jesus as the savior of the world riding in on a donkey. He didn't care about praise and recognition. What he wanted was to save the souls of the world. And, obviously, like we talked about before this episode, before we started recording, Jordan, I mean, there's a lot of very important biblical and theological reasons why Jesus rode in on a donkey. But, from a leadership perspective, and people were shocked to see it and think, well, he can't be the savior of the world. He's riding in on a donkey. He wasn't worried about validation from those folks. He was worried about what was really important, and that was influencing the souls of folks. And so, such a great conversation, and it's way easier said than done to maintain humility and focus on influencing and developing others and serving others rather than seeking praise and reward for ourselves. So I hope this episode was a blessing to everyone listening. Like the podcast, follow our podcast on Apple Podcasts, follow our YouTube channel, and we'll have lots more content coming here soon. We appreciate everybody listening, and we hope you have a
Yeah,
blessed
every
day. And I
Tuesday.
hope you really learned something from this episode. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate your time, bro.